Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Kristin Hildabrand, Warren County Extension Agent for Horticulture. Good morning, Kristin.
Good morning, Joanna.
Now, Kristin, a lot of times we are over the summer garden,
Yes.
right? But there's still things that we can grow and that we can do maybe indoors.
Yes, and I think that as I have a child and I'm getting older, I really enjoy bringing things inside, and so anything that you can have that's inside. And there's a garden that's really accessible for helping you still have a garden inside, and you can enjoy it for maybe eating and things like that too. But we have an indoor garden here. It's actually made by Arrow Garden. So this is something that's really easy. It's all the parts are right there, and you can still have something growing indoors, which does help a lot, especially for our mental health.
Absolutely. Growing your own food, seeing it grow. And this way you can almost watch it every day and see the growth of it, which I think is kind of neat.
Yes.
So explain how we get started.
Yeah, so what you're going to do is with this system, everything is basically included. So basically all you have to do is just kind of follow what's outlined in the instructions. But you can see here we've got the reservoir that holds the water. Eventually you'll have your fertilizer. But whenever you get this Arrow Garden, you can have a lot of different kinds of greens or even herbs. We've done that. If you get some that are a little bit bigger than this system, you can even have tomatoes and flowers if you want to. So it really just depends on what your budget is and how much you're willing to spend. But it is, like you said, an enjoyment to have inside your home and watch the progression of start to finish. So what we've got here is we've got a little kit that comes with the Arrow Garden, and you can buy extra kits, after you get done with one. But this is an heirloom salad mix. So this is a great way to enjoy salad greens at home. And, salad greens are really good for our bodies. They provide a lot of iron, especially for women, a lot of vitamins B and A, so they're really good. And so this one has a nice variety, and they all come basically with these pods. And so with this system, it's nice that the seeds are in there. All you have to do is basically insert it. So what we will do is actually just put these in, and some people will say, do I need to do it a certain way? And no, you basically just put it in, and if you do want to change your mind, then you can always take them out and do it later. But this particular system that we have is actually a 6-pod. So you just insert these. You will need to put, just because of you want to make sure you got the moisture, which is basically down in the bottom of it. You will need to put these little caps over it just to help with the humidity aspect.
Just to get them to germinate, right?
Yes, yeah. And then once they germinate, then you can take these off.
They kind of provide like a greenhouse effect.
Yes.
And what's really neat about this system, it does have the pump in it. So it circulates the water and the nutrients once you put the fertilizer in, which really gives a lot of variation to the water. It doesn't get stagnant, and it helps the plants grow.
Yes.
Now, when you take a look at this is a small little thing, and people might ask, will this actually grow enough for me to have a salad?
Yeah, so if you've got a small family, I would say it would. And, these will continue to grow as you kind of cut or harvest some of your salad greens off of it. But you might want to invest, if you're wanting to feed several in your family, you might want to invest in several of these type systems. But, the good thing about this system is that it's just all really easy. The light, I will say that with the light, you'll have to, as these seeds germinate and begin to really take off, you'll have to raise the stand. And there's a little button on this back side, and you're just going to raise it every so often. But you want to try to keep the light kind of close to the germinating seeds, so that way they get plenty of light, because it all depends on the light, the moisture, and then also, the germination through the humidity.
So, Kristin, how many days before we start seeing something?
Yeah, so these particularly will say 4 to 8 days you'll start to see something. And it's something that you could include in a garden journal and kind of keep up with it, especially if you're wanting to educate, like maybe some children in your family about how things are started from a seed and it takes a couple of days to germinate, and just to really see the growth of it. So that's another aspect that you can have with this indoor garden as well.
Absolutely. And then once you get one crop finished,
yes,
you don't have to wait for weather. You could just go ahead and buy another pod set and get that started.
Yes, and some people will say, once I get done, can I grow others? Absolutely. So it's really important after you get done with one particular crop, like say our lettuce here, then you just need to clean it out really, really good. There's actually, with the pump that you were talking about, there's a little sponge that kind of keeps it from going into that system. You just got to clean things out really, really good. And we use kind of a brush there to clean it really good. Most of the time you want to clean it out with just some soapy water. And this is nice because it actually comes completely off. And so it makes it really easy to clean. And a lot of times, some things are not always easy to clean afterwards.
That's true.
Yes.
All right, Kristin. Well, we can't wait to watch the progress of this growing and turning into a beautiful salad. So appreciate the information. And if you have questions, make sure to contact your local extension office. Thanks for watching and have a great day.